Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the Infinity Gauntlet in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this. So to begin, we gotta draw in the biggest stone first, the one right behind the palm, on the back of the palm. So we just gotta draw just one big oval like this, and then we're gonna give it some thickness. So this is the thing around it. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna draw the other stones on top. So just right around here, just gonna draw two. And then we're gonna draw around it as well. So this kind of looks like a face, right, with two eyes and a mouth. All right. So then from here, we're gonna draw two more. So we're gonna draw one here. Or if you like, you can draw in the bigger circle first. Okay, and then draw in the smaller one. So either way, just have 5 of these stones, and that's probably the best way to start this because it could be a little bit tricky. So once you have this, we'll just draw a line, slightly curving, just kind of go all the way around it. Right over it. And then we're gonna draw another line coming down, right around past the stone area right here. And then right in the middle here, underneath, just draw a little line. And then we're gonna come down on each side. And then we just kind of come across and connect that. So we're just adding a little bit of detail. And then for this side, we're gonna curve it down, kind of like right around there. And then we're gonna slant it down. And then we're gonna come down, but with a slight slant all the way down here. And then we're gonna close that. So this is gonna be the back of the palm. So this is probably the trickiest part, because once you have this and everything can go around it, it's gonna be a lot easier. So for the details, we're gonna extend this one section. And then we're also gonna extend a section on the bottom here. So this is gonna be the same. We can just draw, come out a little bit, and we're just gonna go all the way around. We're just giving this line some thickness here. Okay, so that's gonna be the back of the palm, and there's some more detail here, but we'll do that later. So right here, we're gonna do the fingers. So right above each stone is gonna be a finger, so these are knuckles. So right, we can start in the middle finger, we just go up, and then we'll close it off. And then right here, we're gonna go up, close it off, slightly lower than this one. And this one, we're gonna go up from here, close it off, and then one more here, the pinky, so it's a lot lower. Okay, so that's the spacing. It gets higher and higher to the middle. And then we can draw in, just draw in one section here. So we're just gonna go up. All right, so once we have this, now let's draw in the whole, the rest of the finger. And instead of doing it section by section, we'll start off with the middle one. So we're going up pretty far up, almost the length of this width here. I'm gonna close it off. And then once I close it off, now I can draw in some sections here. So this is gonna be 1, and then 2. Okay. So then we can draw the other fingers now. So the other finger is not gonna be as high, so it's gonna be, this one's probably gonna be up here. So we're gonna draw okay, and then once we have this, then again, we're gonna divide up in sections. So it's gonna be slightly lower than that one. And one more. Okay, so let's keep going. So on this one, you'll probably end right around here. So I can make a little mark. I'll just come down. Again, the sections, slightly lower. 2. And then the pinky is gonna be right around here. So it gets lower and lower. And then the section is gonna be one very low and one smaller one up here. All right, so it's a little bit tricky. This is very tricky to draw. So let's add in, we can add some detail, just like a strip here. So we just 2 lines, just all the way down. From this section on, we just go all the way down. Okay, and while we're here, okay, let's finish up some detail. So in between here, just add some stones, not stones, but little rivets. All right, so that's the palm area. So let's draw, let's go down a little bit before we draw the thumb. So on this side here, just kind of draw 2 lines coming out. And then we're gonna come in. Okay, and then we're gonna come back up. And then we're gonna slant it the same slant as this. So we'll slant it a little bit. And then we're just gonna go back up. Okay, and we're gonna give this line some thickness, so starting on the inside. So this one's easy, we're just kind of following it. Okay, and then from here we can actually, let's draw in the thumbs. So now that we have this space drawn in. So for the thumb, it's probably the trickiest part. Right around in this area right here, just come out, draw a curve like this. So this is one of the stones, and then we're gonna close it with the opposite curve. And then draw 2 lines like this, and this is in perspective, that's why it's tricky. And then we're gonna close it off with the same curve as this. Okay. And then back here, now we're gonna draw the thumb. Just come in, just curve it a little bit. And now we're gonna close it off with the same curve as this curve. So we just kind of go back in and just kind of close it off. And then we're gonna go one little section here, and then we're just gonna come back in again with the same curve. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. And then for the thumb itself, so we're gonna go out and go out right around here. So if you draw a line right here, it's gonna stop right around there because you don't want to go out too far. So once you have that, now we can curve it back in. Okay, and then just kind of hook it back into the palm. And then for the sections, we're gonna draw in one section here. So very tricky, just remember that the thumb goes around about that far. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of the glove. So for this one, we're gonna start in the middle here. Just draw 2 lines, little slant, and then we're gonna slant it pretty far out and down. And then we're gonna come in and then just close it off. All right, and then let's finish off the side here. So we're gonna start a little bit in here and just kind of slant outward. Almost the same slant as this one. And then we're gonna close it off to right about there. Okay, and let's give this some thickness here. And then we're also gonna give this line some thickness. So this one's easy, right? So we're just gonna follow it. All right, so we're just following that line. So now let's see, let's add in some more detail now. So in here, side to side, corner to corner, just draw a curve like this. Then we're gonna draw another curve line. And then we're gonna give this line some thickness. So we're gonna come down and just curve. So on this side as well, come down and curve it out. And then here, just kind of continue this curve. Draw a little line angle like this, and then just gonna come down on each side, the same curve, same direction. And now I'm just gonna go down following this slant. Come in, same thing as that. Just close it off. And there's a lot of detail in here, so I'm gonna simplify a little bit. Just gonna draw a straight line through. I just draw an angle like this, slant, and then the opposite slant. And I'm just gonna add one more. And we're gonna add a couple of rivets again. Okay, and then for lastly the details, if you want to add in for the stone itself, you can add in some detail, just a little bit of these markings. Kind of make it look like some kind of chisel edge. Okay, so just a few of these lines, short lines. Alright, and also, oh, I almost forgot, around this stone here, you can just add in these lines. It's going all the way around. And that is it for this Infinity Gauntlet in Fortnite. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.